Welcome back everybody to another video of the Lifesteal SMP. Of course, this is a fan-made one, but hey, gotta make do with what you have. In this episode, I finally have my teammate, Milka 12422. Now, in this clip you can see I'm going to go find him because he's still at spawn. He doesn't have anything. He wasn't available to play yesterday, so he wasn't able to get any gear. Here is my teammate, and when you have a teammate in these kinds of situations, it really makes you kind of wonder, is it worth having a teammate? You always have the paranoia of betrayal. You have the thought process that makes you think, wow, I need to get double the amount of stuff as usual. Double the amount of armor sets because you need one for your teammate too. So in the end, you kind of wonder, is it worth having a teammate? You know what? After spending a day with my own teammate, my own example of what a teammate is like, I can tell you with for sure confidence, having a teammate is worth it. There's no doubt in my mind that it is worth it. In this episode, we kind of decide to take things slow, build a base, get some armor for Milka so we can start a heavy grind session next episode. And as you can see here, I'm contemplating where to put the base. I'm thinking about putting in that mountain back there, as a mountain base is really easy to maintain and space control is very easy. Overall, a mountain base is quite the optimal ideal for like a secret base and just a base that's temporary. One thing I hate about Minecraft though is creepers on your lawn. It's like, this is not Plants vs. Zombies, bro. Chill out. As you can see in the corner of my screen, Honeyman77 had just got the achievement Enchanter. Now, as we started to walk towards caves in the nighttime, we were constantly faced with mobs lurking at every corner. These were not very dangerous to me as I was in full iron, but for Milka, he could die at any moment, and there were no takebacks in this world. Tablist moment. We decided to stop and get some coal, just do a general amount of resource grinding. And as I show you the background footage of me grinding some materials, I thought I should let you know, my arch nemesis on this server is Honeyman. He is my worst enemy. I hate him with all of my being. I'm going to kill Honeyman when we do the end fight, because on this server, you can't have netherite armor without having the dragon egg on you. So, we have to kill Honeyman and take the dragon egg for ourselves. As we continued looking for iron, we kind of talked a little bit about our plans for this server, what we want to do, and we made another decision. I have decided that not only in this season do I want to completely, utterly destroy Honeyman and his entire family, his well-being, his car insurance, everything that he owns, I'm going to take for myself like the greedy little Lorax Onceler fella I am. Epic clutch. Bro, in fact, did not hit the clutch. One of the server members, Frostfire, had decided to message Milka and ask him to 1v1 on PvP Legacy, a server known for its PvP, qualities. There's duels that people can do to fight each other. Now, Milka had accepted this challenge, and little did we know, Frostfire was the best player on this server when it comes to PvP. So, he did not win. What a loser. Milka, come on, get better. As Milka went to 1v1 on PvP Legacy, I decided that it would be best if I were to use this time to get iron for Milka, because Milka would not be at risk of dying if he wasn't in the caves with me. And this season, I should probably talk about as you watch this grind session, I want to get all of the achievements that you can get in this version. This is 1.19, and I want to get all of the achievements in this game. And as you'll see, I've already done a little bit of progress. I mean, I've got iron, but once I get fully stacked, my plan is to try and get all of the achievements. And just furthermore than achievements being one of my main focuses, my other main focus is to kill Honeyman, as in this series, Honeyman is my worst enemy. I want to murder him. And although there are there's mainly 6 main members, I would say. There's me, Milka, Frostfire, Toxic Boy, who isn't online right now, and Honeyman and Cryptmine. Right now, I'm very wary of all of the members because I haven't had enough time to really talk to them and know them. And as far as I'm aware, most of them are better than me at PvP, because not only am I completely washed, but I also have a thing on my keyboard where I can't crit someone out while holding the shift key, so I won't be able to sprint and do crits, which kind of is annoying because that really hinders my ability to fight. And yes, that sounds like excuses, but even though that's the case, I still think I could win a 1v1 if I had the right materials. And at this point, I know for a fact that even if I am worse at PvP, I will stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to take out my enemies. I will kill everybody who opposes me, because I want to dominate the Lifesteal SMP. Even if it's just a fan-made one, I want to dominate it. I want to kill Honeyman. I want to kill everyone who stands in my way. Revisiting the earlier question, is having a teammate worth it? Yes it is. The experience that you get while having a teammate is unparalleled to that of being a solo player. With a teammate, I'm able to say confidently that I'll be able to take out my enemies because I know I'll always have somebody right by my side to help me out. Me literally heading back to base. While I was organizing my inventory and clearing out some space, I then saw one of the members of the SMP had messaged me asking me if I wanted to meet at a certain coordinate set. Now, of course, I was naturally wary of this. I mean, what reason could he have to meet with me besides wanting to kill me? Although, earlier he asked me if I wanted a team, so I talked to him a little bit, and it seemed like he wanted to have an allyship with me. Now, whether I trusted this or not, I wasn't really sure. I was definitely a little bit anxious, because he was way better. We used the teleport system to let him teleport to us, because on this server, one of the rules is you cannot kill someone right after teleporting to them, so we thought we would be safe. And yeah, he clearly outmatched us, but it was only a matter of time to see if once teleport invincibility wore off, would he go for the kill. We wanted to enchant our armor so that we could be a little more safe with all the dangers around in this world. But as I went to take off my armor, I realized taking off my armor around this guy would be a bad decision. Then, just as I thought, it happened. JK get trolled. Insane combo, bottom text. he critted me out to see how many hearts it would do, and I was very sus of that because, like, why do you want to know how much hearts your axe does if you're not trying to kill me? The entire time we were having this meetup, this fellow was very suspicious, and I was paranoid so badly. I mean, even this happened. Look at this. 4 hearts of damage. And then he started talking about how he could 3-tap me. And, you know, I don't really appreciate those comments, Frostfire. After our near-death experience with Frostfire, if you could call it that, we decided to head back home as we had had enough scares for the day. So, we started making our way back. In a way, it's weird. Having someone like Milka as your teammate, a complete stranger who you don't know at all, but you spend time with them and you get to know them, and it makes you feel a bond outside of a block game. Like, if this season were to abruptly end for any reason, whether I got banned or Milka got banned for losing all of our hearts, like dying permanently, if any of that happened, no matter what, I would still talk to Milka because Milka's a really cool guy. And in the end, I think that makes this whole experience worth it. We decided to wait around in the swamp until nighttime so that we could kill slimes to make a piston door for a secret base. Although, I got poisoned by a witch after fighting a witch hut, and I could have died. But you know what? Hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. And so, it turned nighttime, and we didn't find any. At this point, I was ready to get back to the base so I could start strip mining for diamonds, because we desperately needed diamonds. Every other member of the server had diamond armor, and it was not looking good for us. Milka and I decided to split up because Milka saw a woodland mansion. I told him it was too dangerous, but he decided to go in, and he died. What a noob! Although it was almost time for me to log off, I decided to tell Milka my plans for the strip mine. You see, I was going to get on later today and do a big mining session because, I had to get some diamonds. Most of the grinding will be cut out from now on because, it's not fun to just watch a montage of me mining or killing animals or something. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode and the previous episode. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you check it out because, lore moment. And don't forget to subscribe. Discord in the description.